Hey guys, welcome to another video. Yes, we're back in DayZ standalone. This is 1.14 and I'm really lucky. I get some great tips and info left in the comment sections of my videos when I put them up on YouTube. Usually it's really positive stuff, and occasionally I get something that's fascinating and I'm thinking to myself, right, I need to check that out. So this is the first of a new series where I do exactly that. For this first episode, I want to have a look at a question or a statement that someone put on one of my videos, my latest one about 1.14 looting. It reads, chopping down fruit trees, sometimes they are full of fruit. It's never rotten either. Found it out by accident on my second day playing. Anyone beside me do this? Question mark, question mark. Well, my first impression when I heard this was I was pretty suspicious. So, what I decided to do is check and have a look and see if it is the case. If you chop down a fruit tree, do you get fruit fall or just appear like logs and sticks do when you cut trees down? Should we check it out? So there are a number of factors to consider here. The first one is getting hold of an axe, because you need an axe to cut down a tree. And when you do, you can go up to it and you can hold the left mouse button and it will cut the tree down. Getting hold of an axe is harder in this patch. I find less spawn in sheds and outhouses, and in fact there's a lot less in fire stations. It took 3 fire stations for me to find this one fire axe. So making that harder might signify that chopping down trees may potentially be more rewarding. Potentially. Secondly, there are several varieties of fruit trees, plums, pears, apples, that exist in game. But actually the reality of it is there are only 2 types of fruit tree. One that spawns and one that doesn't. And you can quite clearly see this tree does not spawn fruit, but this tree over here does. We have 2 pears underneath this tree. Now it's worth pointing out, there's that other pair there, that these are rotten and badly damaged. You can see here. So what we need to check is, does a spawning tree release pears? For example, this one, when it's cut down. And does a non-spawning tree drop fruit when it's cut down? Or does neither? We're going to do a few of these trees, but let's start with this one. If we cut this tree down, does it drop fruit? So ordinarily, when you cut a tree down, you get 3 logs and a long stick. Now, within this area here, you can see there's no fruit. You can have a little look around. Doesn't seem to be any in the area. No. It would make sense that any fruit, if it did, would fall within this vicinity. And then if we look at the fruit tree here, I'm going to pick up these pears so it doesn't get confusing. Okay, let's cut this tree down. Okay, there's a little pile here in the vicinity. Short stick, firewood, no fruit. Let's have a little look around here. No, I can find no fruit. Just scout around the vicinity a bit. Nothing. Okay, let's just check a couple more trees. Okay, here we have a non-spawning fruit tree. cut this one down. Nothing. Can't see anything around here either. Now, I did want to check whether this is something unique to orchards. Orchards like this are very bizarre. They don't drop any fruit as far as I've ever seen, and many other people have confirmed this for me. They've never found fruit in an orchard like this. But what if they're in the tree and you have to cut the tree down? Let's just take a look, and let's pick one here. Let's pick one. This one looks good. Dropped his little spawn. No fruit, as I suspected. Here we have a tree that has spawned an apple there. We'll just pick that up. Right, the little spawning part, no fruit. I think for many of us, this is not a surprise. When I saw a comment left, I kind of thought to myself, is this someone trying to pull my leg, you know, honestly? But I also thought, let's give them a chance, let's check it out. There's another scenario here. I'm wondering whether this person hasn't played very much. They've gone to a couple of trees to cut them down. And when they've done it to get some wood, they didn't loot the fruit in the first place. And it was there on the floor when they picked up the wood. Now, I'm wondering whether that's the case. Might well be. So guys, I hope you found that useful. I did see that about 50 people liked the comment that was left about the fruit trees. Maybe they've gone out and tried it themselves and found that actually this is not a fact. Apples, pears do not fall from trees when the tree is cut down. Guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't subbed already, it'd be awesome if you could. And I'll catch up with you in the next video. Take care.